All right, so the big dummy award of the day goes to Yankees starting pitcher Michael Pineda, who got himself into a sticky situation in Boston last night. Pineda thrown out of the game against the Red Sox for using pine tar, which he had smeared on his neck in plain sight. He hadn't been using it in the first inning. The irony is, the last time he started against the Red Sox, everyone in the ballpark, including the TV announcer, saw pine tar on his hand, and he went back and he used it again. This is now the most famous pine tar incident since 1983, when George Brett was ejected for having too much pine tar on his bat at a game at Yankee Stadium. The Brett incident has nothing to do with last night's game, just gives me a chance to show this clip of George Brett losing his mind in protest. It is one of my favorite baseball clips of all time. Pineda was suspended for 10 games, which for a pitcher is basically 2 starts, maybe 3. It's not a great punishment at all, but you know what? Baseball has a long history of allowing players, if not tolerating his players, to cheat. You had steroids, you had the spitball, players have used cork bats and they get minor suspensions. The neighborhood play at second base, second baseman rarely steps on second base. And you've also got players who use these massive pads on their elbows so that you can throw inside at them. It's the national pastime, it's America's game. Is there too much cheating in baseball? Is it just players trying to get an advantage?
There's too much idiocy. I mean,
this was stupid.
This was stupid. The next start after you're nailed, I mean, be discreet, which is what the Red Sox manager told the guy.
Or at least do it at Yankee Stadium where you have home field advantage. You're in Boston. You're in the enemy's territory, and I mean, think
apparently
about this.
Baseball is enforcing the arrest for small possession of small amounts of pine tar and marijuana. I mean, this is, you know, this is actually, it's interesting, but it's trivial. And
is this? I'm going to make a way larger point out of this whole thing, but you can bend the rules, you can break the rules, just don't flaunt it and don't get caught. You could make the argument that that's
true in every
you could make the argument
life.
that is American society in a nutshell now.
It's human nature. And look, cops don't write tickets for everybody who speeds. Prosecutors don't prosecute all forms of marijuana arrests. Baseball doesn't always throw you out if you've used steroids or pine tar. You know, just be discreet.
But explain this to me. He's a professional baseball player, right?
Yep.
You're in the locker room. You know you're a starting pitcher or whatever it is, and you put this blob of pine tar on your neck. Yes, you're dark. Your colored skin, like sort of like mine. Be careful. Don't use that word.
Or pine tar.
Or pine tar. Yeah, leave that one alone. And
I'm not saying anything.
And you don't think anybody's going to see that? You don't think the Red Sox are going to say, "Look,
the guy is
saw
desperate."
it the first time.
He was going to be the next best thing in baseball. He blew his arm out. He's coming back. This is a big deal for him. He got scared. He did something stupid. You feel sorry for the kid. On the other hand, you can't teach intelligence. And this guy, if he doesn't learn the lesson now, but then again, Pete Rose didn't learn the lesson.
He's trying to get an advantage. He was having trouble, he said, gripping the ball.
What exactly does
manipulating the
pine
ball.
tar do? What
it's
advantage?
Sticky. It's sticky. So A, it would help him grip the ball better, and B, he could put more spin on the ball.
That's an important thing. No, theoretically, it does not change the way the ball moves. It just gives you a grip. And it's made from the same basic substance that the rosin bag is, which is perfectly legal. The rosin bag doesn't work in cold weather, it is said. Pine tar does. It enables you to grasp the ball, but it doesn't make your curveball better, it doesn't make your fastball faster. That's the argument. The argument is everybody does it anyway. We're back to the discussion about...
That's a terrible argument.
Okay, but wait, where do they normally hide the pine tar? I mean, normally it's, what, inside your glove? That's what's been...
Or you put it under your cap and you do one of these things, and you could do that. You can put it in your glove. You can put it on the side of your
professionals talking
But opposing players are studying every move that you're doing.
And they knew it too. They knew it his previous start. They saw him do it.
Everybody does it. They don't turn each other in until you do it on national TV in ways that make everybody... I mean,
you know, I found out something. I know we're short on time. I found something athletic about Brodsky tonight. You know, Governor Cuomo, the father, was legendary for his basketball games. And I didn't. Oh, he used pine tar. I didn't know that Brodsky played Governor Cuomo.
One-on-one.
We got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
I was 6'8".